Hey everybody, it's Ted, the Buffalo Beauty Boy, and I really wanted to do kind of a roundup of my favorite like skin and body and hair care for the end of the year, because I feel like with makeup, there's so much that comes out, and there's such an influx of makeup that kind of plagues us a little bit, that it's hard to find what are like some definite favorites. But I think with body and hair and skin, that's really like you dedicate a lot to that, and pretty quickly if you like something or don't like something. Where with makeup, I kind of feel like we go in phases where I love something and then I don't really reach for it, and then I find a new way to use it. Where these are all really like tried and true favorites that I've repurchased, favorites that I had a small size and bought the jumbo or whatnot, and things that have really just taken care of everything besides makeup for this year. So I'm really excited. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. My name is Ted. I just hit 10,000 steps. My name is Ted, if you're new here, and I am a professional hairdresser from Buffalo, New York. And I started this channel really like with the, help of some friends that are actively involved in the YouTube beauty community, and the support of my friends and people from Instagram. And I started it really on the foundation that I'm I'm somebody that doesn't look like everybody else, but I care a lot about beauty. I know how it can just make us feel really good. So I wanted to create a positive space for people who maybe don't look like everybody else to talk about beauty. And I am really nostalgic because it's been a year, and that's incredible. So thank you so much. And I'm gonna jump into some of my non-makeup favorites for the year. So I think I'm going to talk about Bath and Body first, and then I'll talk about skin, and then I'll talk about hair care. This reflection, the glare is kind of bothering me, so I'm going to take my glasses off. Really just one bathing product that if you have seen any one of my empties videos, you've seen, and it is this crazy girl. The Dr. Teal's Epsom salt, but specifically the hemp seed oil one. This smells like a spa. This is what I imagine the Goop Lab smells like. It's really, really nice. It says that it's hemp seed oil with white thyme and bergamot. And this giant bag is $5. So I usually buy these 2 at a time, and I probably go through them. I maybe get about 4 or 5 baths out of one of these. So this is a tried and true staple here at the Buffalo Beauty Chateau. The next product that I'm going to share is my body wash. Now, I've had kind of a saga with body washes where I was plagued with Bath and Body Works body washes. So being able to use one that was not Bath and Body Works was an absolute treat this year. And the one that I chose to share with you is the Hey Humans body wash in the rose water and ginger scent. This is an absolute treasure. It smells super nice. It smells very high end. The ginger softens it, so it's not like a rose it's not like Nana's lipstick. You know what I mean? Rose can have a very mature scent to it, where this does not. This is very interesting and nice, and I love that it comes in this tin aluminum bottle. So I don't know, I just feel really great about it, using less plastic. I want to say these are $6, so it's been a treasure to use, and I can't wait to try the other scents, but this one is really nice. The next one that I absolutely have to share is a body scrub. I use body scrubs probably every other time I shower. I really fell in love with the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs. I do prefer a sugar scrub as opposed to a salt scrub, because I find they're just a little bit softer on the skin. They're not quite as drying. And these are super affordable, and they're 18 ounces, and I think they're $7. But specifically the Desert Haze fragrance is really, really nice. It smells almost... it smells like a masculine floral, if that makes sense. So I've been loving using this, but the eucalyptus blossom is also really nice if you don't like a floral. That one is a little bit more herbal. So these have been wonderful. I also wanted to share my favorite body lotion with you. Body lotion has been something that I've struggled with for forever. I've never regularly moisturized my body, and that's because I haven't found one that I absolutely love. And this year I discovered the Dr. Jart Ceramide body cream, and this is super nice. It's very lightweight, and although it is like a high-end, body lotion, a little bit goes a long way. Like, I used a pea-sized amount and it's doing my whole arm, and I'm gonna have some left over. This just hydrates the skin super deeply and in a way that it's really like a nice drink of water for your skin. So this is hands down my favorite like body cream that I've tried this year. Now the last like body maintenance, grooming, whatever that I'm gonna share is my deodorant. I'm very picky with deodorants. I have very sensitive underarms. And in that, I've tried so many of the natural ones. I've tried a ton of like gel whatnots, and they just really irritate my underarms. So the one that I keep going back to is the classic Dove spray. I really like the Beauty Finish one because it's not super heavily fragranced. And I mean, it's weird to me that products have like genders assigned to them, but this is I get this in the women's deodorant section, but this is super nice, and I never feel like it overpowers any of like the fragrances that I wear, and I do feel like it keeps me smelling good and also dry for the day. And now I'm a hairdresser, so I work very closely to people. Smelling good is something that I do take a lot of pride in, so this passed the test. So kind of the segue to like skincare. This is like skincare, body care, hybrid-y, whatnot. So I figured I would share my favorite body sunscreen that I discovered this year. And that is the Vacation Classic Lotion. I'm almost out. I need a new one. This is a chemical sunscreen, so if you're sensitive to that, then, I would skip it. And I would probably go for the Pipette one, which is wonderful on the body and the face, but this is just such a dream. And the reason I'm sharing it is because Vacation is just such a cool brand. I like what they're doing. But then also, my boyfriend really liked this. So when I find a product that we both really enjoy, that's a signal to me that it's good. It's not just me like being sold Instagram hype. It's a really solid product. So this was an absolute favorite this summer, and I absolutely will be picking up another one. My hands get super dry, and I wanted to share my favorite hand cream with you because I'm kind of particular about them. And the one that I'm absolutely in love with is the Kiehl's Ultimate Strength Hand Salve. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought it was going to be similar to the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream because it says that it's a salve. I pictured it being like a oily, unctuous, thick, a salve. And really it's not. It's very lightweight. It's a cream, and it does really kind of blend in to the skin seamlessly, and it really moisturizes my hands without leaving them super greasy. And it has a really nice aromatic kind of menthol scent, so I really enjoy this. So getting into skincare, I feel like this is like rapid fire. I'm going and going, but getting into skincare, I have 3 categories of cleansers that I really like. One of them is a makeup removing cleanser, so like an oil, balm, whatever. One is a foaming cleanser, and then one is a lotion cleanser or a cream cleanser. I lean very heavily on cream cleansers. I use them like morning and night. I use a foaming cleanser. We wash our face 14 times a week, so I'd say I probably use a foaming cleanser maybe like 4 or 5 of those times. And then I use my oil cleanser constantly. If I'm particularly dry in the morning, I will use my cleansing balm or my cleansing oil to clean my skin in the morning instead of my like cleansing milk. So in that first category, that oily makeup remover cleansing balm situation, I've tried a few that I really, really love, but the one that has my heart and I feel the best about like sharing with the class is the Indylee Oat Cleansing Balm. This is wonderful because it's so affordable. The packaging is sleek, it's nice, but there's not a whole lot of like, it's not like a sexy product, but it's just such a standby. The texture is wonderful. It removes everything. And then to go in with a second cleanser is just divine. It really keeps your skin like clean and balanced, and it sets you up for really removing all of your makeup. But I do find that if I use a cloth, I can really get all of the product off. So I will use this in the morning, or if my skin is feeling particularly like dry or irritated, this becomes a staple that I rotate in a little bit more. Now for a foaming cleanser, this is the one that I feel like I'm the most particular about because I did not use foaming cleansers for probably like 8 years. Like I was like anti-foaming cleanser. Anybody that knows me is like shook that I'm using a foaming cleanser. There's a couple that I like. I cannot tell a lie, but the Cosmic Dew Water Cleanser from Good Light is absolutely stunning. This is super gentle. It's really effective at cleansing the skin, but it leaves your skin feeling like perfectly balanced. It is pH balanced, which is nice. It's pH balanced and it has prebiotics, hyaluronic acid, and La Marina japonica seaweed. So I don't know exactly what all of that means, but this is just a really great gel cleanser that cleans my skin. It keeps it feeling really good. And I don't notice that my skin's not screaming for moisturizer the minute that I rinse this off. So this is my second tube, and that's saying a lot because I don't really use a lot of foaming cleansers, but this one I can't put down. Now the other cleanser that I also cannot stop using, this is my second or third one. It is the Versed Gentle Cycle Milky Cleanser. Now I picked this up looking for a dupe for Glossier Milky Jelly, and it's not. And I'm very grateful because I like this more. This is truly a milk cleanser, and it is so beautiful. There's no fragrance. There's nothing, there's nothing super sexy about it aside from the packaging, because the packaging is gorgeous, but it's just a really bare bones cleanser. It says it was developed for sensitive skin with oat milk and probiotics. So clearly between the prebiotics, the probiotics, my skin just really likes biotics of some sort. My camera like died. So, I was talking about the Versed Gentle Cycle Milky Cleanser, and this is just such a wonderful cleanser. I can't get enough of it, and it really calms my skin. I can't speak highly enough of this. It's super good. And you would think looking at the bottle that you would go through it really quickly, but I find like 2 pumps is all you need for your face, and I got a lot of face going. So, yeah, this is really, really worth it. I have 2 like toning products that I'm going to share with you. The first one is the Indylee CoQ10 toner. And this is a product that's kind of an enigma because you would just think it's a hydrating spray, but I find if I layer it, it has the same effects as almost like a serum. It's super calming, and I know that it's kind of pricey, but I find every time I use it up, I sorely miss it. So I replace it pretty quickly. But it lasts for a really long time. Like you can see I'm about down to there. And I've been using this for probably like a month, like religiously. I've gone through 5, 6, 7 of these. I don't know exactly how many, but such a beautiful product. Definitely worth splashing out a little bit more for. And if there's anything that I can stress, it's that it's infinitely more than just a hydrating spray, because there's rose water for that. There's a ton of beautiful hydrating setting mists or hydrating, face sprays, but there's something really special about this one. So I'm always happy to have this in my collection, and it's definitely one that I reach for the most. The next one is a proper essence, and it is the Advanced Snail 96 Cosrx Essence. Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. If you've been following me, we say snail essence because mucin, mucus, whatever, that's abrasive. We don't like it. But this is Snail Mucin, and it's really wonderful. It's very calming, very plump, like very dewy. And I find it's one of the only ingredients that my skin responds immediately to. So if my skin is like irritated or dry or anything, I can put this on and my skin immediately feels better in a way that I don't find with a lot of other products. So I'm always happy to have this. This is, I've bought this multiple times and I love it. So definitely a favorite around these parts. I have 2 serums that I want to share with you. And one of them is the Good Light We Come in Peace Probiotic Serum. And this is a really beautiful, hydrating, kind of all-in-one serum. It does a little bit of everything. I don't think there's any actives in it, but it's really, really just a wonderful, calming, hydrating serum. It says that there is bakuchi oil in here. My skin does not respond to that particularly, but the other things that are in here are blue tansy, moringa seed, probiotics, and carrot seed oil. And my skin loves blue tansy. So when I saw that this had that in there, I knew I was going to love it. And I love having it in a serum mechanism as opposed to an actual oil. This is my second bottle. I think I have another one. Like, I don't ever want to be without this. It's super good. My active serum is the Rose Ingleton MB Retexturizing Concentrate, or Retexturizing Booster, sorry. This is a retinol oil. It's a retinol serum. Sorry, I'm so used to using a retinol oil that this really changed the game for me. So it's a retinol serum. I was sent this by Indylee, but I'm thinking I'm going to repurchase. I love it. I have played with retinols more this year than I ever have, and this is super nice. From what I gather, it's a little bit stronger than the retinol oil that I was using, but my skin is not sensitized by it. I don't have any like flaky peelingness. I don't have any flakiness, peeling, dry patches, anything. So I'm really enjoying this. I don't know. I'd say if you're like afraid to dip your toe in the retinol pool, maybe give this a go, but I'm really loving it. I have 2 oils that I want to share, and one of them is a daytime oil. One of them is what I use in the nighttime. And the daytime oil is the Stark City Defense Oil. So this is a very lightweight oil. And the reason that I love it is that it has a stabilized vitamin C in here. So I put like 1 or 2 pumps of this and then a few drops of this on in the morning, and I'm good to go. Sometimes I don't even need a moisturizer over that. Typically I wear one anyway, but this pairs beautifully under every sunscreen that I've tried it with. And I like having a lightweight oil on during the day, especially with masking, because I feel like it gives me a really nice barrier on my skin, as well as providing just a really nice glow. And it sits well under everything that I've tried it with. The next oil that I'm going to share is the Phytoresurgence Regenerative Facial Oil. This is gorgeous. I think it has blue tansy in it as well, which, if you know, I love. So this is a really wonderful oil. I use this at night. I put like 4 or 5 drops over my face after I do my whole skincare routine to really seal everything in. This is amazing over any sort of chemical exfoliant that I use or any sort of retinol that I use. I don't think there's any actives in here, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the original packaging, but I personally find that it's very calming and glow giving. Does that make sense? And the last 2 like face products that I'm going to share are a mask and a sunscreen. So the face mask that I love is super random. Nobody talks about it whatsoever, but it's the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask. And hearing retexturizing sounds kind of scary, but I don't think there's any actives in it. There are exfoliating jojoba beads that gently help to deep clean. I don't feel like it's super scrubby whatsoever. I don't like a manual scrub. But I find this sets me up for a really good skin day. Or if my skin is really congested or just feeling dull, I can use this over like twice over the course of a week and my skin is just kind of back to normal. So yeah, I love this. This is my third or fourth tube. Yeah, I don't really hear many people talk about it, but it's such a wonderful mask. And the sunscreen that I wanted to share is the Supergoop Glow Screen SPF 40. This is just super nice. It is a chemical sunscreen, so again, if you're sensitive to that, I wouldn't recommend, but this just gives such a healthy, dewy glow to the skin, and it really disappears. It is just the most comfortable to wear, and it's beard proof, which I appreciate. Makeup sits gorgeously over it, and it also just helps you look like you've had a facial. Like, it just makes your skin look and feel really, really nice. So I love this one. Now we're moving on to hair care, which is really where all of this started. I am first and foremost a hairdresser, so I am really well versed in hair care and whatnot. These are products that I use pretty regularly. I am a really big fan of all of them, and they're 9 times out of 10 the products that I have in my hair. So my hair is naturally pretty curly, but it's curly, it's long. I would say it's true normal. It's not super fine, it's not super thick. My roots will get oily, but my ends will get dry, and that's because it's color treated. So that was the housekeeping. Let's get into the products. My favorite, okay, how do I want to do this? So when I wear my hair smooth, I use products that are like smoothing, shine enhancing, heat protecting, whatever. And then when I wear my hair curly, I try to wear things that are more like natural, aromatic, really scalp loving. So I have 2 kind of pathways that I take with my hair. And at the root of it all, I use a scalp scrub probably twice a month. The one that has my heart is actually empty, and I'm gutted. I have to pick up a new one, but it's okay because it's pretty affordable. It is the Nexus Clean and Pure Scalp Scrub. This is a salt scrub for your scalp, or salt, sugar. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a scrub for your scalp. It's really nice. It smells lemony. And it also has a really great lather, but it's sulfate free, which is one thing that I really look for in my cleanser, my, shampoo, my hair cleanser. So the Nexus Clean and Pure Scalp Scrub is wonderful. And now as far as like proper shampoos go, there's a ton that I really like and a ton that I oscillate between. The one that, again, this is kind of where like I use a purple shampoo for my blonde, I use a clarifying shampoo, I use my scalp scrub. But the one that really like has the house's heart in that like I like it, my boyfriend likes it, is Legendary by IGK. Now this is a really like shine enhancing, it just beautifies the hair. It says Dream Hair Shampoo. I don't know how I feel about all that, but it's a really great shampoo. It has a decent lather, and it doesn't make my hair super tangly. So this was a favorite in our house. Plus the packaging is just gorgeous. IGK, they're all pretty heavily fragranced. So if you don't like a lot of fragrance in your shampoo or your hair products, maybe skip it. But I really like this one. And for a conditioner, conditioners are super personal. I recommend using the conditioner that like pairs with the shampoo that you're using, or if you're somebody like me who uses a lot of like a purple shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, a scalp scrub, whatever, I recommend using like a hair mask that kind of aligns with whatever your hair needs are. And in that, there's a ton of hair masks, but the one that has had an absolute like vice death grip on my throat for this entire year is the Chris Appleton and Color Wow Money Mask. This is disgusting. It's cracked. It's super beat up. It's almost gone, but I have another one. So this is great. I use it every time I blow out my hair because it says that you only need to use it like every 3 shampoos. Once a week or every 3 shampoos is needed. I definitely don't use it every 3 shampoos, but I use it every time I blow out my hair, which is about once or twice a month. I only wash my hair about twice a week, so I guess I do use it every 3 shampoos. But it's just a wonderful, wonderful mask that really makes my hair super shiny, super soft, but it's also really lightweight because I don't like a mask that weighs my hair down a ton. The next product that I'm going to share with you is one that is the first thing that touches my hair after I shampoo and condition it every single time I wash, no matter what. So I spray my scalp, I'll spray through a little bit through my length, and then I'll brush through my hair. And that is the Cult & King Tonic. You can't really make out the packaging because it's like dense, but Cult & King is a wonderful indie brand. They're like clean ingredients, just really, really good. I think you can only order them online or through like your hairdresser or like specific stores. Like they're not available on Amazon, which I love. They're just such a really cool like heritage brand. And as a hairdresser, that's what I care about. You know, they support my industry, so I love supporting them. But this is super minty and aromatic. It does have a little bit of salicylic acid in it, I believe, but there's no water. It's actually banana leaf juice is the base. So it's a little bit more hydrating than just like a conditioner with water. It smells really minty and aromatic, but I find that it keeps my scalp super happy and healthy. And it also does a really good job at kind of like enhancing the shine in your hair naturally. So I'm on my third bottle of this. I bought the mini and then I bought like a double size. So they're really cool. All of their packaging is refillable. Just a wonderful brand. So I'm happy to share this with you, but this I use every single time, curly, smooth, whatever. This is the first thing that touches my hair before anything else. Now, if I'm going curly, I will use like a hydrating cream leave-in conditioner. And the one that I'm really loving is the hair cream by Sparrow for Everybody. Sparrow for Everyone. Sparrow for Everybody. I don't know. It's a wonderful, wonderful leave-in cream. It's hair care for sensitive people, and I'm friends with the owner on Instagram, and she's really wonderful. Again, another like hairdresser founded product. This cream is gorgeous. It really adds hydration, but not in a super heavy way. A little bit goes a long way, and I love the aluminum packaging. It smells really mild and just simple. It's not one of those products that you put in your hair and you're like, oh God, that's all you're smelling for the next week. So this is a wonderful, wonderful leave-in cream. If I'm wearing my hair curly, like my curls at full capacity, I will use a gel or something like that. And the one that has my heart is the Jelly by Cult & King. So again, with the packaging, but this is I believe it's salt and sugar based. It's a very lightweight gel and it just really enhances my curls without making them super heavy or whatnot. You can also like dilute this. If it's like too strong, you can add more. It's just a really great, like user-friendly product. And come on, it's pink, it's beautiful. I love it. So I use a hair oil kind of like as lotion for the hair. I'll use it if I'm going to be blow drying. I'll use it if my ends feel a little angry throughout my wash cycle. But the one that I've been loving this year is the Gizu honey infused hair oil. This is the mini size. I've been using it for about a year. A little goes a very long way. So I've been really happy to use this one. It smells nice. It feels great. I love that it's honey infused. Honey is one of my favorite like ingredients, I guess. So this has been fun and it's beautiful to have on your vanity. This is where like two paths and I would diverge. If I'm wearing my hair smooth or heat styling it, I will use my Cult & King and then my routine kind of deviates. So my favorite blow dry cream, heat protection, whatnot is the Kerastase Resistance Cement Thermique. This is a really beautiful like lotion cream. And it provides really great heat protection as well as like frizz prevention and whatnot. It just makes my hair feel really nice. This has been my go-to. I went through an entire of the mini and now I'm on to the full size. And that's how you know it's really good. My favorite volumizer, because anytime I'm blowing out my hair, I will use like a root lift or mousse or volumizer or whatever. And the one that I find gives me like the, maybe not the best results, but the results that last the longest is the Orbe Maximista Thickening Blow Dry Spray. With my smoothing products, I typically buy minis just to try them. And then I'll buy the full size if I really like them because I only blow dry my hair maybe twice a month. However, like I don't blow dry my hair every single time. So these little ones will last me a really long time. And if I get through one of them, I can try something else or I can buy the full size. So this is one that I really, really love. I will be picking up the full size and it's just such a great product. As far as like a classic hairspray goes, Elnet Stronghold Unscented. This girly is great. I find it holds my curls, holds my waves, does whatever, but it's brushable, which I appreciate. So this is an old standard for a reason. And the last hair product that I have to mention is the Orbe Dry Texture Spray. This is iconic. Just holding it up, you know. If you haven't used it, I understand that it's kind of pricey, and there's absolutely other texture sprays out there that are good. None that I find that are this good. This is just such a cult classic for a reason. We spray it into dry hair, and I actually have some in my hair right now. And what I like about it is that it reactivates. So my hair is, I mean, I wouldn't call it flat. I find I can reactivate it, and it just lives really, really well. And it does so in a way that it gives you volume and body and grit, but it's also not completely sucking all of the moisture and shine out of your hair, which I find a lot of texture sprays will do. And that's why this one is my gold standard. So we're through with like just about everything. The last couple products that I want to share with you are just ones that I can't stop using. And the first one is my favorite nail polish. Now, I don't really wear a lot of like nail color, but being a hairdresser, I like to have like a clear coat or something on my nails. And the one that I love the most is the Dior Nail Glow. It's just such a staple. It keeps your nails looking really clean without looking polished. Does that make sense? So don't let the color scare you. It goes on almost clear, but it just makes your nails look really super healthy. 9 times out of 10, this is what I have on. And the last product that I wanted to share with you is my absolute favorite fragrance, and that is Replicas by the Fireplace. I'm clearly working through it, but it has notes of burning wood and chestnut, and then it says that it's a female and male fragrance. I like this because it does have a nice throw if you wear a good amount of it, but if you don't, if you want to just wear a little bit, it stays close to you and it lives very warm and woody, which I love, but not in like a super headachy, like grandpa smoking cigars way. It's just a really nice fragrance, and I wear it maybe like 70% of the time, and I get compliments almost every time that I wear it. So it's just a really nice, you know, fragrance to have. And I like that it can work for masculine and feminine as well. My boyfriend likes it. I like it. I have friends that love it. It's a wonderful all around fragrance. So I can't get enough of that. Whew. So if you made it, thank you so much. I wanted to kind of collect my favorite products of the year and just share them with you, and hopefully treat this as kind of like a time capsule. So if you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you. In the new year, I'm trying to put out videos more regularly. And if you made it this far, then thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're all staying safe. I hope that you're all having a wonderful holiday season, whatever that looks like to you. And most importantly, I hope you remember that you're made of gold.